The response from the veterans, particularly those who were members of Veterans for Peace, has been overwhelmingly positive.
It was my task to get the Veterans for Peace to join the Stonewalk. We walked that through, and I think that's about the first time the Veterans for Peace has ever agreed on anything 100% unanimously. It was great.
When we talk about this stone, for Hugh, it's an opportunity to remind America of what happened in 1968.
So I was flying an OH-23G on a mission, an assault on a village, which was My Lai 4. And our job was to get out in front of the infantry as they were inserted by helicopters and draw fire from the enemy. After a while, it appeared that something was going very wrong that we couldn't understand because we saw a lot of unexplained bodies.
And then finally, when we marked a wounded woman on the ground with smoke and expected the American troops on the ground to give her medical assistance, a captain on the ground came over and shot her instead of rendering medical assistance. Then we knew something was amiss.
So it got to the point at one time where we saw some others in a ditch, and some of them were still alive. And it appeared that they had been marched down into this ditch, and the American soldiers standing on either side of the ditch opened up with automatic weapons. I can remember, isn't this what the Nazis did in World War II? It's a hard feeling to admit that that was your people doing that and you were part of it. And we saw some other people hiding in a bunker and saw the Americans approaching them.
We had to take action and not talk, but do something. Mr. Thompson landed the aircraft in between the Americans and the people hiding. Went over to a lieutenant, spoke with him. The lieutenant outranked him, but he gave the lieutenant an order and told him to keep his people in place. And then he walked right over to the bunker and got the people out and shielded them with his body.
And then we came back and reported it, and I told my commander that I wasn't, going to take part in any kind of actions like this. And that day, the killing stopped.